Your thoughts and emotions dictate your life. Everybody moves around this world with a specific set of systems in their mental model. Now, what I preach is change your mental model, change your life. However, many people don't decide to do that. They decide to live with the mental model that has been with them since birth, since indoctrination, since their parents teaching them and growing them up. And this is not a bad thing, but this is how they think, and they never change their way of thinking. Their way of thinking never adapts with the currency of their goals, whether their goals change or whether their goals stay the same. Their thinking never adapts, and this is the point. If your thinking doesn't adapt, your emotions will never adapt. Your life will never change. In order to change your life, you must change your thoughts and change your emotions. In this video, I'll do a quick little run through what thoughts and emotions truly are. So this is a part 1 of The Secret. When I read this is the most straightforward book. You don't need to really read any metaphysics book. This is a book you need to cop. That's basically what I'm saying. Like every other metaphysics book is just, yo man, you need to change the spirituality of things, and like they bring the complex terms. People want the practical, good advice that just simple, done. All right. The first thing you have to understand is what thoughts truly are, what emotions truly are. So thoughts are the dictators of life. Now, many people they talk about frequency, and the fundamental part of frequency that you can control is your thoughts. Now, if you control your thoughts, your emotions will respond in kind. So imagine your emotions as a signal tower. That is a signal in order to that tells you how you're thinking. You can control both of them. Therefore, it's not necessarily officially a signal tower. You can also control it as a dictator of life as well. Now, I'll be using general terms a lot because general terms are the best in terms of reflecting spirituality. So I can't necessarily say that I am, well, in the physical realm, I can't say, well, I can say that I'm fit, I'm aesthetically built, like I'm aesthetically built. Maybe some people disagree, but that's what I can say. But however, when you're talking about spirituality, it's like, am I feeling good? Am I feeling bad? And that's all defined by the upholder, right? You can't really say I'm feeling depressed. Maybe some people feel depressed is a good thing, that it's just their body telling them, right? So you can just say good or bad and keep the connotations with good or bad. Good meaning good, bad being bad. That way you can truly reflect what your quality of life is in your current state of life. So as we discussed, emotions are your signal towers. Now, when people say they feel good about something, or many people say they have a passion, right? They're passionate about something. That's the reason why they do it. They're passionate about basketball. They're passionate about sports. They're passionate about money. Whatever it is, whatever you're passionate about, that's why you do it. And oftentimes, your passion is not necessarily derived from the passion itself, not something that you were born to do. If you fundamentally break it down, it's something that you've done over a course of a long period of time and that you enjoyed doing, or that you had positive emotions affiliated with the action that you did. So you did that for a period of time. You did multiple actions for a period of time. You know the ins and outs of whatever industry you were in, and then now you enjoy it, or um, you positively feel affiliated with it. And that's what I feel. That's what I mean by making it good, right? So you feel good when you do it. That's why you do it. That's passion. However, now that many people don't know this, you can feel good about anything. You can feel good about anything. Therefore, you can be passionate about anything, right? So is you'd rather be passionate about where your advantages are. Now that's a separate topic, but realize that your emotions and how you feel is under your control. Now, one of the practical tips that the book reads in the first half of the book is that your emotions can be, you can change your emotions. So one of the things that it says is if you close your eyes and you imagine what your best memory was, and then your face automatically your face will change, right, based on that memory. You'll either smile maybe a little bit, or feel sad, a little depressed, maybe a little down. But this is the point. You can afflict emotions on yourself, and the best you can, and the better you can be doing it, or the better you can do this, the better you will be at attracting what you would like. So that's the point. So you have to make sure that your emotions are in check and your thoughts are in check. Now your thoughts. If you've ever been around this channel, please understand that I talk about journaling a lot. You have to journal. Every single thought that you have, not journal every thought that you have, but at least understand the process. If you understand the fish batch, you don't necessarily have to understand the fish that go in it. If you understand the hook, you don't have to understand the fish that's getting attracted to it. If you have a beehive, you understand the structure of the hive, where it's located, then you don't have to understand the amount of bees that come in it, because by estimation, you can understand what bees come in it, what bees don't. So when you realize your thought process, or your thought process, and you realize your thought process, and you decipher what you think about from head to toe, then inevitably you'll understand, oh, okay, this is what I'm thinking about. Okay, maybe I should change this. Maybe I should change this. Right? Because the whole idea is you are what you attract. Especially in this book, it talks about it a lot, is you are often what you think about. And it talks about the universe a lot, but the universe understands only what you think about as a frequency. So the universe understands as a frequency, like the radio frequency or music frequency, whatever you want to think about it as. It's the universe understands that as frequency and gives you the thoughts back, which in turn gives you the emotions affiliated, which in turn spurs you into action, which in turn develops the life that you'd like to live, and it rapidly does so. Well, it's not everything is not explained in proper terms, but you amass wealth, you amass your fitness, you amass your body, you amass your career, you amass your life via believing that like attracts like, and making your mental model like. Make your mental model applicable for your situation or the situation you'd like to live in. Obviously, I haven't read deep into the book, but I can obviously assure you that it's going to talk to you about reaffirming your thoughts, reaffirming your emotions, and I'll get exactly how to do it in the next video. However, this is practical advice about reaffirming your thoughts and your emotions, and it'll inevitably come. But just as a general outline, your thoughts are always going to be the basic fundamental piece of your success, of your frequency. So your frequency will be sent out, it will be emitted, and that emission will allow that thought in order to attract the like thoughts. See, the beehive attracts like bees, if that works. Or the fish batch attracts more fish with food in it. It attracts that, and then if the garden attracts more, you get the point, right? So you understand the thought process, and that thought attracts more thoughts like it. Inevitably, you'll have a chain reaction: thoughts, emotions, actions, boom. Thoughts, emotions, actions, boom. At least this is the fundamental piece of how I understand it. Obviously, I still have half of the book to go. I will be doing a full guide on this later on. However, in the specifics, it is much more. You understand it more when you picture emotions as a signal tower, something that gives you back the signal that tells you this is how I'm feeling, this is how the body is feeling, that is correlated with these thoughts. Now, I will end it there. I know it's a pretty short video, but your body, your physical, your mental is always judged upon the spiritual. So your mental is also spiritual. I'm not a metaphysics guy, but what you think will attract more thoughts like it, and inevitably will lead to a chain reaction. So change how you think, change your emotions, and live the life you would always want to live. Like and subscribe. My algorithm, bro, the algorithm is crazy.